So what's up? Welcome to Shobe Stuuu. Welcome to How to Voice Track with Dylan Shobe. First step, you're gonna need to come in with your prep. Be prepped or be inept. So make sure you have something to say, because by the time you get to your voice track slots, you're gonna have 4 in the hour, and you gotta say something for each one. If you don't know what you're gonna say, then it's gonna go pretty terribly. Once you have your prep, you're gonna wanna make sure the board is set correctly. So you're gonna have the board and program, and then you have 2 mics here. Mic 1 is gonna be this mic. Mic 2 is gonna be this mic if you're in this room. But if you're going solo, you only need mic 1 on. So make sure you tap on, because everything that you say now into the mic will be recorded when you voice track. After you have the board set, you're gonna make sure that you go to layout, tap down to layout, hover over, go to the bar. All the way down at the bottom, you're gonna see voice tracking. Once you tap on that, it's gonna change the layout. And then you're gonna pick the day. So if Joe asked you to do October 30th, 2023, or whatever day that he requests, you're gonna tap on that day over here on the right. Make sure you go to the calendar, select that day, and then you're gonna have every hour of the whole day. Since there's 24 hours, make sure you look that you're doing the AM or the PM that he asked you for. So if you were gonna, for some reason, do 2 AM on this day, you're gonna have 4 slots here. So you're gonna have empty voice track slot. These are the voice tracks. When we talk about voice tracking, there's 4 of them. These are open slots within the hour that you can talk into. So the first one right here is gonna be about 7 minutes into the hour. Then you scroll down, the second one is at 2:18, so another 10 minutes after you did your first one. Then as you keep scrolling down, another one, 2:30. So throughout the hour, you have different voice track slots that you're gonna talk into, so that it's not just music on the station. When you get to voice tracking, it matters what you're gonna say. It matters what you're putting on the air. So some of the most common things that we wanna put on the air might be local news, so on Mercer Island, state news, as in Washington, country, national news, as in the US, or anything global that you find relevant for our listeners. Remember, people all over the world, and especially Mercer Island, are gonna be listening to our station, so it's important that we keep them informed and entertained on our station. Some other things that you could do are also sports headlines or news headlines, or anything happening coming up at the station or the school specifically. So you're at your hour, right? You're gonna find the first voice track slot. So this is the top of the 2 AM hour on this date, and you're gonna go about 7 minutes in, you're gonna find empty voice track slot. Once you click on that, you see right here is what we're gonna be recording. Here's where the song ended. So we had Double Down by Sloth Rest. That was 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So after those 3 minutes, you're gonna be recording, right? So right down here is your record button. Once you click that, I'm gonna do it right here for you guys. This is your host, Dylan Shobe, on KMIH 88.9 The Bridge, and this is breaking news. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Make sure you go check out the GoFundMe that's in the link in our bio, KMIH 88.9 The Bridge Facebook, and also our Instagram to help
aid the Lego City man.
To help aid the Lego City man. He is in great need of our Mercer Island citizens. Thank you. And then after you record that, basically you have your audio file here, and what Zeta is going to do, the programming system we have, is it's going to fade out this song, as you can see, that's going to get quieter and quieter until you end up talking. So you're going to need to talk about a few seconds after. I'd recommend putting this green line right here where you're going to start talking, maybe a little bit actually before, so that as this fade is going, you're going to talk. So if we listen back to it, you can always hit this play button to hear what it's going to sound like. Shobe on KMIH 88.9 The Bridge, and this is breaking news. A man has fallen. So as you can see there, I said it a little bit too early, so actually you are going to want your green line about right there, so that as the song kind of fades, you're talking right there, and it's going to start and be a smooth and crisp ending, as after you're done talking, the next song is going to play right here. Let's just say that maybe on this audio file I had a few hiccups. I could just redo the whole thing. What you're going to do is you're going to go up here and click the other record button that's in the top left. What you're going to do is it's going to say, you have made changes, but they have not been saved. Would you like to save them? And if you liked it, you would have said yes. But if you don't, which in this case I do not, I'm going to say no. It's going to clear the whole thing, and you're going to be back to normal. So let's say that you have an audio file that you do want to air on the station now. Now once you have it lined up how you like it, you've listened over to it, made sure it sounds great, you're going to go up to the left over here, but you're not actually going to disregard the changes. You're going to go to the save button right here. And once you hit the save button, it's going to be ready to go. And let's say you're going to go to your next empty Voicetrack slot. You can look up and scroll back to see this black circle with the red dot in the middle means that you are good to go. The 9 seconds that I recorded there is going to air on the station. So once you're on to your next Voicetrack slot, you're pretty much good to go, and you're just going to continue on to that next Voicetrack slot and record the next piece of information you want to give to the station. So now I'm done voice tracking. Once you're done, turn off your mics and make sure that you please close your tabs. I've been seeing a lot of open tabs. I don't want to come in here trying to record something and then somebody's email is here. So please, for the love of everybody at the station, make sure you close this. And then once you're done, you saved everything. All your Voicetrack is in the right spot. Everything's going to be beautiful. Make sure you go to the X right here. You're not going to shut down the whole station, I promise. Just hit the X, and then you're good to go. And then if you want to do, you just want to do it all. You're a perfectionist. You hit these off buttons, and then also you could even turn off the lights actually too. He actually told us at the beginning of the year, I don't want any lights off because it's illegal. So thanks for joining me at Shobe Stuuu. Some more tutorials to come in the future. I love you guys, and keep recording stuff on 89 The Bridge.